Hello, hello, beautiful people. Oh my goodness, happy New Year to everyone. I am so delighted to be on live. It's been a really long time since I've gone live, and so much, oh my goodness, so much has changed in my life over the past few months. And now that I am grounded, I am somewhat steady, just a little bit, not completely, but somewhat steady. I wanted to come on live because if you've noticed on my platform over the past few weeks, I've been talking about Elevate. So I wanted to explain what Elevate is. You know what? Before I do that, I have to say, because the thing that popped into my head, I am so excited to be next to my blue couch. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you know that I have this blue couch that I absolutely love and adore. My girl Diana helped me pick it out. And it's just so nice to be filming against it. And it's just like, yeah. Okay, enough about that. Let's jump into what this video is about, what this live is about. So this live is about Elevate. And so Elevate is inspired by my book, and in the title of my book, the subtitle, so the title of my book is Spiritually Fly. The subtitle is Wisdom, Meditations, and Yoga to Elevate Your Soul. And so about a year ago, around this time, I decided to create a platform called Elevate, and Elevate was initially based upon some of the teachings in my book. Kind of what happened over the past year, I was able to pump out lots of content. I was able to record lots of videos and actually do a couple of lives inside of the Elevate platform. And I definitely want to say thank you for all of those individuals, all of those members that have been with me over the past year as the creation of Elevate was coming to this moment, right? Because it really took about a year for me to kind of like figure things out and really see exactly what I wanted. I had this idea in my head, but I also wanted to honor all of the people that were inside of the Elevate app. So now we are at a new place. What is Elevate? Elevate is not just your normal yoga app or meditation app or some type of wellness app like fitness app or anything like that. Elevate is a healing app. And I want to repeat that again, and I've never really said that out loud. Elevate is a healing app. It is a self-healing app. What I honestly believe in my heart and what I have been practicing is, as I sit here in my new home, what I've been practicing, I would probably say over the past 30 years, are active healing tools that have supported me throughout my entire life. So I started practicing meditation, yoga, and breath work when I was in grad school in New Orleans. And at that time in grad school, so I'm gonna give a little history. At that time in grad school, my older brother Michael was suffering and on his deathbed basically from complications related to HIV. In that moment, I stepped into a yoga class. It was a Kundalini yoga class. All it said was yoga. I didn't know what Kundalini was. And the teacher was just teaching yoga. And we were breathing, we were chanting, we were moving our bodies, we were doing all these kriyas. And she really talked, and also had a male teacher as well. They both really talked about the purpose of that practice, right? Is to help purify, cleanse, and not just get you moving in your body, but also to aid and support you in your everyday life. And so that was my foundation in the wellness scene, is that my tools, meaning the time on my mat, the time on my meditation pillow, were mechanisms and tools for me to be a better person in my life. As life moved on over the past 30 years, I soon became a teacher in 2003. I started teaching yoga. In 2007, I opened up my very first yoga studio. I'm giving some serious back history right now. So I opened up my very first yoga studio. That was called Shakti Mind Body, and I own that in partnership with Aisha Ali in Washington, D.C. We were actually, I'm going to say this, we were the very first Black woman-owned yoga studio in the DMV. That includes DC, Maryland, and Virginia. Shakti Mind Body in 2007. So we created that. It was a fabulous studio. I had that with her for several years. Then her and I separated. And then I opened up Embrace. So Embrace I had for 11 years. Now, during all of that time, I'm not just teaching and throwing out yoga poses. I am in the process of moving through my life as well. And as I was moving through my life, I thought it was really important for me to journal. And I started journaling back when I was younger, when both of my brothers were diagnosed with HIV. I started journaling. So as I'm moving through my yoga teaching, my yoga business ownership, I'm moving through life, I'm journaling, and I'm cataloging content. How things made me feel, tracking my 40-day practice, blending kriyas, designing and creating my own kriyas of things that this breathing practice worked in combination with this movement. And so not only was I doing it for myself, but I was also teaching this in my yoga studios, in the workshops that I was doing around the world, in the retreats that I was hosting. And then in 2021, I came out with this book, and that's what this book includes. Not all of them, just a small, tiny collection of things that I know that work. Content, tools, practical practices, as well as spiritual practices. So now, we are here today. What is Elevate? So again, Elevate started out a little bit over a year ago. Now it is completely evolved. And on January 23rd, I am releasing an app. You will be able to find this app on the Apple Store, Google, like use your Android, use your iPhone. Basically, you grab it, you click the Elevate app. And again, it is a healing app. It is not a yoga app. It is not just a meditation app. It is not an astrology app, even though I will talk about astrology on there. This is a healing app because what I have done, I've pulled together, and I will continue to pull together a collection of healing practices that I know will work. And these healing practices will go inside very specific categories. So again, for those of you that are already inside the web-based Elevate app, the new app will be designed a little bit differently. So you'll be able to open up the app, click yoga, and then all of the various yoga practices will be in there. And then you'll be able to pull out, do I want yin? You click yin. Do I want kundalini, right? You click kundalini. Do I want a hatha vinyasa class? You'll be able to click that. Do I want it to be 15 minutes? Click that. So you don't have to do a lot of searching. I really wanted to make this app easy for the people that have been supporting me over the years. For those that have supported me through the apps I created for my yoga studio when we were in the middle of the pandemic, because we brought out an app then. For the individuals that have been so true and faithful and have been loyal over the past year as I've been trying to refine the Elevate app. The other thing that you'll be able to do, for those of you that are diehard meditation practitioners like myself, that are like, you know what, I know those guided meditations work. You'll be able to go inside the app and again, click, do I want more of an affirmation-based meditation? Do I want a 5-minute meditation? Oh, I have 20 minutes. Boom, I'm gonna click that. Or do I want a Kundalini-based meditation? Click that button and it'll all be there. The other thing that will be included, you'll have breathing practices. So there'll be a complete breath work section that you'll be able to access. Again, we're still pumping some of those out. I don't have as many breath works recorded, but there will be more. And the final piece, affirmations. So there's a whole affirmation section, and soon we will start, probably in the next month, we'll be uploading our whole journal section. So you'll be able to go inside the app, click journal prompts, and inside the journal prompts, you'll be able to see everything by topic. Types of journal prompts. Do I need something that's going to be based on love and support? Is it going to take me 5 minutes to do the journaling? Or do I have more time to do journaling? Okay. And then the final piece, which I think is probably one of the most powerful, is that I am taking every single practice that is inside of my book and putting it inside the app. So right now, we have chapters 1 through 3 that are in my book. And I'll actually share what those are today. This is probably going to be a long live, but I don't care. It's been a long time since I've been on here. So right now inside of the app, there are 3 workshops that have been uploaded. Now the workshops include Lead with Love. That is supporting you to move through heartbreak, pain. If you've somehow blocked your heart off and you need to find some openness, if you need to cultivate a little more self-love, that Lead with Love workshop is in there. Now, what's included in the workshop will be the journaling prompts that are inside of the book, the yoga practices that are in the book, the meditation practices. So when I say Lead with Love, you can open my book and you can open the app and they will match up. And then I sometimes will sprinkle in a little extra stuff because that's how I like to roll. We also have Stand in Your Truth. That workshop will be in the app. It's already uploaded. I can't wait to share it with you guys. So you go into the workshops and challenges, you click that workshop, Stand in Your Truth, helps you feel strong, helps you feel powerful, and there'll be a little description to tell you exactly what that workshop will include. And then the third workshop that's already in there is Face Your Demons with Compassion and Bravery. This is all about getting over fear, getting over insecurity, letting go of negative self-talk, and doing it in a very loving, compassionate, yet powerful and brave way. In probably, I would say, about the next 15 days or so, the next workshop, which I'm really excited to do, will be Let Your Walls Down, Reveal Your Heart. So that one will be available just in time for Valentine's Day. Yeah, Let Your Walls Down, Reveal Your Heart will be there, and it's going to include, again, all of the practices that are in the book. So here's the cool part. If you already have the book, you know what's in here. You know that there are some powerful healing tools, and that's why I like to say this app is a healing. It's a self-healing app, and I am your self-healing guide. If you have the app, or when you get the app, because I know you guys are going to download the app. So when you grab the app on the 23rd, I'm going to encourage you to get the book, but you don't have to. Because if you're like, I know what heals me, these Kundalini practices heal me. I know I need some affirmations to set the tone of the day. I need a meditation that's going to put me to bed at night. I feel anxious. I'm going to click that Elevate app by Faith, and I am going to drop into my center. I need a reminder of how powerful and divine I am. I'm going to click the Elevate app, and I know that there is something there to nourish my soul. There is something there, kind of like my book says, to elevate my soul. That's what you're going to do. The last piece that I want to share about the app is that it has been something I've wanted to create, and we're going to continue to refine it, but it's something I've wanted to create for a really long time. Once the book was written and that came out, I was trying to figure out, what is the next stage? What is the next angle? What is the next approach in terms of how I'm going to share all of these amazing practices? And now that the app will be coming out on the 23rd, it's also... this is the really beautiful part. It's going to make it so much easier for me to connect directly with you guys, because there are going to be 2 other elements in the app. So not only do you have all the classes, You have the programs and challenges and workshops, but you will also have lives. So I will come on live inside the app, and I will have these live scheduled. So when you open up the app, you'll see exactly what time the live will happen. The live, once it is or actually happens and I deliver it. So if you missed the live, you don't have to worry about it because it's going to immediately be uploaded to the app. So I do the live, boom, it's there. You can go inside. So if you missed it, it's there, and it's going to live there forever. Like, I'm not going to take these lives down. I'm going to catalog them. They're going to be 15 minutes. Sometimes they'll be 5 minutes. Sometimes I may get inspired, and this is the thing I'm excited about. If I get inspired, like sometime in the morning, like I'm kind of like talking to you guys this afternoon, and I'm like, I want to do a 5-minute meditation. Or it's raining outside, and the rain is so beautiful at like midnight, and I can just drop into the live and record a sleep meditation. And then that will be there for you guys when you wake up in the morning. Or if you get the ding. Or when I actually schedule all the lives for each month based on whatever the theme is for the month, you'll see them. You'll be able to add those to your calendar as a reminder. And the app will ding you and say, hey, time to meditate. Time to unroll your mat. The live is happening, and it's so exciting. And then the final piece, which is going to give me immediate direct connection, and not just connection to me, but also connection to my team, because I do not do this alone. One of the major members of our team that you'll be able to chat with and connect with is Carla Jean. And she will be inside the community board. I will be inside the community board, and you'll be able to ask questions about the practices, because she actually was trained with me. Like, she trained with me, so she's 200 as well as 500-hour yoga teacher. She is the director of my training programs and courses, and now she will be communication director for the app. And so both her and I will be inside the app to answer any of your simple questions as well as your technical questions. Not about the app, but about the practices. Now, if you do have technical questions, once you get into the app, we have an amazing team that is actually located in London, and it is a women-owned company. That's who is actually supporting me with this app and helping me build it. So if you have those serious technical detailed questions about the app, then you email them. Like, you just actually go, you're in the app, just hit them up and go, hey, something's funky with the app. And then they will be able to support you. So again, we have this dynamic, beautiful team that will be able to support you inside the app. I will be in there on a regular, because I'm going to constantly go in there throughout the day, especially in the beginning, right? Unless I'm on holiday, I'm on holiday, I'm take a break. But I will be there. Carla Jean will be there inside the community board. We're going to create, and the cool part, you guys, so if you have like a special friend group, and all of you guys, talking about this is exciting. If you have a special friend group and all of you are members of the Elevate app, you can actually create your own little community. So if you guys want to do challenges together, if you want to do support groups together, if you just want to talk, if you want to share things together, you can do all of that inside the app, but also know that there will be a large, gigantic community board where I will be chatting, and Carla Jean will be there to support you as well. So I just wanted to jump on today to talk about what Elevate is. There's so many aspects to it that is so much bigger than what is on the web app right now. But know that if you even think that this might be something, which I know it will, something that will match up with you, because we all need some healing, right? And you don't want to have to like go on YouTube and like search, I need something, for a broken heart, which is definitely there. But you can like literally go inside the app and type in, heal my heart, build strength, inversions. I mean, like literally you click on the button and there it is. All of those beautiful practices. but most importantly, the practices that are inside of my book will really finally come to life in a powerful way, in an extremely powerful way. All right, so before we get off, I just wanted to let you guys know that I've been really, so this is an honesty moment. I've been really anxious. I've been really disconnected. I've been really uprooted. There have been moments, I would say, over the past couple of months that I have been extremely sad and depressed. And I mean, thank God for my team. Thank God for Carla Jean, and thank God for Stuart Bishop. Both of them have been extremely supportive, as well as thank God for two of my other friends that have just really held me up over the past couple of months. I just want to say that Diana Freth, I talk about all the time, she has been absolutely amazing over the past couple of months, and my friend Claire has been amazing. So they have been my soul team, holding me together. And because of that, I have definitely had to rely on my own tools, on the things that I teach. I'm like about to cry right now. On my own practices. I've had to rely on them because it has been probably, I have to say, one of the most challenging moments that I've experienced in my life in a really long time. Like, yeah. And as a result of all these, of the challenge that I've had, I have relocated. So I am in a new city that is also an old city. Should I tell everybody where I'm located? Yeah. I didn't know I was going to do this today. I thought I was just going to get on and talk about the app. And I just want to say, just for the people that have been really supportive inside of Elevate over the past year, this is probably, like, my challenges over the past couple of months has been one of the reasons some things have started to slow down, because it was really hard to show up as much as I wanted to. And yeah. So I just want to say that I am in a much, much better place, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. And I am so happy to be surrounded by my family. And yeah, it's official. I am in New Orleans. I am in NOLA. I am back. I am back in the boot, as we call it. I'm back in the boot, and I am in my new home, and I am so happy to be here. I have my cousins around me. I am only a short drive from my mother's house, so I can get in the car, and in a matter of a couple of hours, I can curl up and be in my mama's bed and snuggle with her. And yeah, Carla Jean just posted or just shared something elevated, and I am elevated. Thank you, CJ. I am elevated, and it feels so good. It feels so good to be able to, and then we're going to do a meditation, but it feels so good to be able to look outside my window and see the Mississippi River. And on Saturday, I think it was Saturday, I was unpacking. Last Saturday I was unpacking. And as I was unpacking, I'm like, I gotta set up my altar, right? And people that know me and have been in my home personally, they know that I have an Oshun altar. It's in my book. So this Oshun business is not new to me. It's been around my life for like over 25 years or so. But I was like, I need to set up my Oshun altar. And so I'm setting it up and I'm doing this whole ritual, and I cleanse myself in the shower, take a nice healing cleansing bath so that I can wash everything off, and then I completely, put on my prayer attire so that I'm showing up in creation of this altar in a very divine way. And then I set up the altar, and as I'm setting up the altar, I'm like, oh snap, I can see the Mississippi River. And I was like, how perfect, because Oshun is about the sweet waters. And as I make this new journey, as I step into this new path, right, this is a completely new chapter in my life. As I move into this new chapter, I am coming full circle and returning home. But also, as I create this, or I come full circle, I'm creating a new path. So again, I'm in NOLA. Someone wanted to know, do I still teach yoga? Absolutely. We are looking for some partners to partner with so that I can host a couple pop-ups here in NOLA. I will continue to return to DC, because DC also is a place where I will continue to teach. Stuart lives in DC, so I will be going there so that him and I can do in-person live things. I will also continue to travel. And so our goal over the next couple of months is to actually schedule some things in NOLA, some things in DC. Hopefully we will get to New York. Yeah. Oh. Somebody just said, oh my God, so many amazing comments in the chat. So I just want to say thank you guys. Thank you. But yeah, Elevate is coming out on the 23rd. It is a self-healing app. It is a tool that is coming from my heart. It will include a variety of things. You will be able to get more lives with me, because it's going to be so much easier for me to go live. I just click a button and like, poof, there I am. And so again, there are practices that are already in there. So when you do sign up, you'll be able to do that. And for all of you that are in Cali, that are in DC, that are in New York, that are in Chicago, that are in Florida, like wherever you are, that are in Switzerland, that are in Zanzibar, wherever you are in the world, know that the Elevate app is there to support you in a really powerful way. And that my goal over the next, and our team's goal over the next year to 2 years, is to really not only just pump things out in this app, but also show up live in a variety of places around the world. So if there is a location that you want us to visit, please let us know. Let us know, because we want to travel. Right? And I want to bring more of this to you guys. So I want to bring that amazing half-day retreat that we did in DC a couple of months ago. The Protect Your Peace. Like, that was super powerful. Wow. Yeah. So I want to bring those types of things to you guys, as well as retreats. So if you guys have some retreat locations, let us know as well. Just let us know what you need. And that's really what the app is going to be about, is for you to go inside of there and in the community board and share what your wants, needs, and desires are when it comes to healing. Because all three of us, myself, Stuart, as well as Carla Jean, we are healers. We are spiritual guides, and we are here to support you. We're here to support you. All right. So going back to a couple of things, I did see a quick question that was around the price of the app. For those of you that are already locked in, if you're current members right now, if you're locked into an annual rate, if you are locked into a monthly membership rate, we are going to hold that for you. The price is going to go up slightly if you're not a member. However, all of that is happening in the back end, meaning the rates. For those of you that did a special or anything like that, we are honoring all of those prices, all of those rates, so you don't have to worry about that. If you are a current member and you're currently active, we are going to hold you to that. Like, that price is like your grandfathered in price. So for those of you that do have the annual price, winning. Okay, winning. I'm going to say that one more time. For those of you that have the annual price, you are certainly winning. So even if you want to go and buy the annual price right now, get locked in right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Get locked in. Yeah, because the annual price is a sweet one. It's a really sweet one. Okay, so the way that I got onto this crying moment when I was talking about my life and like all the shifts and changes is because I wanted to share a quick breathing practice and meditation. So basically, one of the things that has assisted me in staying grounded, like on a very personal way, on a personal level, has been my breath work and my meditation. And so what I want to share with you all today is just a very simple breathing practice that I drop into when I'm feeling super anxious. It's not hard. It's just belly breathing, like really just taking deep inhales and exhales. And I like placing my hand just right over the belly. And if you want to place one hand over the belly and one over the heart, you can do that. Or if it feels more natural for you to place both hands on the belly, sometimes I do that. Sometimes I place my hands on the ground and do the same thing. So you just kind of deep breath in. Allow your belly to expand. You maybe even feel a slight lift in your chest. The eyes can remain opened or closed. And then you exhale gently. Breathing in. Belly can expand. If there's a little lift and openness in the chest, know that it's okay. Exhale. So keep that breath flowing, big and expansive, inhaling and exhaling through your nose and feeling the abdomen, the belly expand. Feel the back rib cage expand. Feel the back rib cage expand like wings. And as you exhale, they soften and return to your body. And so again, over the past few months, this is exactly what I've been doing in those moments where I feel anxious. I will do this in my bed. I'll sometimes stop in my tracks when I feel a little triggered. And I just pause and breathe into my body. Now take another deep breath in. Hold and retain the breath just for a few seconds. And then exhale slowly. So wherever you'd like for your hands to rest, just allow them to remain on your body or rest them on your lap. And again, your eyes can remain closed, or you can cast them down or gaze at a single point out in front of you. And I invite you to imagine yourself standing along a river as I, again, gaze out the window and see the Mississippi River. Imagine yourself standing along the river's edge, observing and noticing the flow of water move past you. And whatever is within you in this moment in time, if it is discomfort, if it is pain, if it is sadness, if it is fear, if it is anger, as you breathe in and out, I want you to breathe in the healing of the water. Maybe it starts to wash along your feet. Breathe in the healing powers of the water. And as you exhale, imagine your pain, your suffering, your anger, your frustration, your fear, your anxiety to flow from you and flow down river. So you breathe in, invite the healing. You exhale, letting go of the fear, the anger, the anxiety, and those things that are no longer elevating your soul, that are no longer supporting your highest good. And do that a few more times, just breathing in as you stand along the river, inviting the healing and letting go what is no longer elevating you. Now take another deep breath in. Hold and retain your breath. And exhale out of your mouth. As your eyes slowly open, I just want to say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everyone, for your support here on Instagram, on YouTube, on my platform, through my emails, showing up to events, wherever I am around the world. I just want to say thank you. 2022 was hard for me, but I knew that I could make it through because I had these practices plus so many more. I have my spiritual practices, right? I had my breath. I knew that was always there. I knew that my meditation pillow was awaiting me at any moment in time. I knew I could turn and write my words out and journal. And I knew that I had those that loved me and that I knew that they could hold me in those moments. All I had to do was ask. So definitely thanking my friends, my dear friends, and my family for supporting me. It looks like 2022 was hell for a lot of people. Eek! We made it through, though. We made it through. So as we move into 2023, as we flow into this moment, I'm going to invite you guys to join me on a 2023 journey as I stream and create from my home in Louisiana. And as I move along these paths called the world and come and connect with you in person, in DC, in New York, in London, in Switzerland, in Africa, all the places. I'm excited to travel. So, yeah. Thank you so much, guys. Don't forget to stay connected. We're on a countdown right now. We're 9 days away before the release and the launch of Elevate, your healing app, your self-healing tool in your phone. Thanks so much, guys. Ciao.